Okay, so it's Sober Friday. Today is day 43 of sobriety, and I feel really, really, really great. I won't lie to you and tell you that this was filmed on Friday, because it's actually being filmed on Thursday, November 17th, due to the fact that I will be in Montreal tomorrow, and I'm not too sure about how my new laptop will work when it comes to uploading stuff, so I wanted to do this ahead of time, and this way I just have to press enter in the morning and send it off to each and every one of you. Listen, like I said, I very specifically do my Sober Fridays on Fridays because I think the weekend is a really big trigger for people, and if I can do something to help, then why not? I have some pretty big news that I've been holding back. I sort of told my sister that I'd tell her on Christmas Day, but seeing as she doesn't watch my YouTube channel, I feel I'm in the clear. So I'm headed to Montreal. I will be there from the 18th to the 21st. So it's 18th, 19th, 20th, and then I leave during the day on the 21st. I'm actually going to Montreal to look for an apartment. I feel like here in Toronto, and I feel like the same way I did in Hamilton, I feel like I've stopped growing as a person. I feel as though I am a dog chasing my own tail on a regular basis, and I just don't feel good about myself. Yeah. And, you know, sobriety sort of agrees with that decision. I have really high anxiety. We've talked about this before, and depression. And so the idea that I am able to do something like this is kind of really big for me, because I'm usually the kind of person who overthinks things, and I think that the reason why I used to overthink things is because I was so intoxicated that I needed to think of things like 100 times before I did them. So yeah, I'm going to Montreal, technically tomorrow, but it'll be today when you're watching this, to look for an apartment. I am learning French, but I do speak French. Je parle un peu le français, mais je parle très bien anglais. I have learned how to say some very important things. Où est le commissariat de police? Where is the police station? Il me faut le D. That's I need the D. So I've learned a couple things. Bon anniversaire. On va faire la fête, which means happy birthday, let's party. And while I don't drink and I don't party anymore, I still go out. I recently realized that I could go out to a bar and drink water and have pop and still have an amazing time with my friends. So it's kind of amazing. There's no guarantee that I'm moving to Montreal, even though the reality of it is that Toronto right now no longer feels like home. And I feel as though it hasn't for a very long time. I do feel like I am suffering from a bit of PTSD with regards to the stuff that's happened to me in this condo in particular. And of course in Toronto, because it happened here. So yeah, I feel like I'm going through those things, and I feel like the only way to get over them is to move past them and to move on. It's actually fairly inexpensive to move to Montreal. Assuming I play my cards right and I'm responsible with my money, I can totally do it. So yeah, so I am genuinely excited to be spending the weekend in Montreal looking for an apartment. I did not think that I would ever be doing something so big. My fear of failure has stopped me from doing a lot in my life. The little voice in my head that is really just a cunt with a capital C. And I don't want to see you next Tuesday, bitch. Hello. Yeah, the voice in my head is just an asshole, and it has held me back a lot in life, and I feel like being on antidepressants and not drinking has really allowed me to gain control of that voice and has really allowed me to gain control of my life. Look, some of us need help when it comes to certain things. There's no shame in asking for help. There's no shame in being, I am an alcoholic, I need help. I am a drug addict, I need help. There's no shame in that. As a matter of fact, I think that it makes you an even stronger person to have the courage to admit to having a problem. You should be proud of yourself, even if, and I mean this, even if the only person you are admitting this problem to is yourself. Be proud of yourself. That moment of sobriety may not be tomorrow, and it may not be today. You'll get there when you want to, and you need to get there. I hope that helps. Wish me luck in Montreal. I am ecstatic. I'm terrified to leave my boys alone, but one of my very good close friends, Katrina, the awesome person who bought me this. How beautiful is that? And look. Come on. That's gorgeous. I love it. So, a long time ago, when everything happened in my home, when my ex beat me up and all of the other things that I had dealt with in my life, I made a sort of like vow to myself that I would learn to love myself more. I would learn to be more content with myself. And so I thought that if I surrounded my home with the word love, there's actually a wall back there that says love on it. The only thing up on that wall is love. The pillows on my couch say love, and there is a sign in the bathroom that says you are loved. I feel as though surrounding myself with love in the word sense will actually bring love in the physical sense into my life. And I don't mean like the love of my life, oh my Prince Charming. I don't mean that kind of bullshit. I meant love. Pure and honest and true love. And Katrina is a very thoughtful friend. She's always that one friend that's sort of like thinking of all of these other things. And she gifted that to me last night. And I love it. I do. So yeah, so I've got a pack. And I have to put this camera away that I'm talking on right now, and I have to make sure that I remember everything. I seem to forget things all the time, so yes! So here it is. It's the weekend. I'm off to Montreal. If you see me around in Montreal and you happen to watch my channel, say hello to me. Say hi. If you want to take a picture, then ask. I'll usually ask you if you want. I don't mind. I will tell you something that happened this week when I went to the bar. I was sitting with my friend and my friend Polo, and we were leaving, and this young lady stopped me and was like, before you leave, I just wanted to say that you inspire me, and especially your depression videos, you know, they've really helped me. And I want to tell you this. You inspire me. All of you out there, you inspire me. You inspire me to be a better version of myself for you. But not only for you, but for myself as well. I want to be the role model you think I am, and I take that very seriously. And so I thank you. It genuinely means a lot to me when someone walks up to me. It means so much to me that anyone even knows who I am, or that anyone watches my channel. It's still a little mind-boggling, but I'm so very grateful to be invited into your homes and offices, and train rides home, subway rides home. And I'm honored. I'm so very honored and humbled at the idea that I get to take your attention for a little bit. Because the thing is that, in life, you can get a lot of things back. You can get money back. You can get, you can get your breasts back. If your breasts get a little saggy, you can have a little operation. You know what I mean? Like, you can get all of these things back, but the most valuable thing in your entire life that you can never get back is time. And the idea that you spend your time with me, just, I'm very humbled by it, and grateful. So, as always, my lovelies, if you haven't already, take a minute to comment down below, right there. Talk about your sobriety journey if you want, or talk about anything else that you want. Don't forget to share this with your friends, family, and coworkers, and anyone that you think might be struggling with sobriety. And of course, if you haven't already, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I love each and every one of you so very much, and I'm so very humbled and honored to be taking up some of your time today. It means so much to me. I can't wait to film some stuff in Montreal. I'm so excited, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Now, this coming Monday's video, I know that we didn't do a video this week either. Unfortunately, I've been so busy planning this Montreal trip that I wanted to get a Sober Friday in, but I wasn't able to get anything else in. I'm so very sorry. I had to go to the doctors to get some results done and some new medication. So everything is like, if there's anything that you want me to talk about, feel free to leave a comment below, and if it seems like something that I would be willing to talk about, which usually is almost anything, then I will talk about it. So yeah, so Monday's video will possibly be on Wednesday. There will still be a Sober Friday next Friday, so don't worry about that. Unless I figure out how to get something made and then produced. I don't want to put a half-ass video out on Monday. I don't believe in that, so we'll see how it all goes. I may do some YouTube lives this weekend, and I may also do some Facebook lives just to sort of check in with everybody and have some fun. I love you all so very much, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye. 2 years ago, this plant died. It was the orchid that was in my mother's hospital. And I brought it home, and within a month it had died. In 2014 it died, and this year, out of nowhere, it came back to life. Hi, Mom.